Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Seahawks and the Raiders, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Extra point by Carson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Seattle's offense ready to go here for the first time, and leading them is the 7-time Pro Bowler in his 10th year now in the NFL, Russell Wilson.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not, just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. Off play action, Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They're able to force that incompletion.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Once more, Penny. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Rashad Penny. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Carr now to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Derek Carr, very precise thrower of the football. What's the game plan for going up against him? It used to be take away the short stuff, I know, but he's more than a dink and dunker, right?
And you are right about that. Great analysis of him because he has evolved as a thrower. Now he can push the ball downfield, but still, the #1 things you want to take away, short passes, intermediate passes. So sharp, precise, and accurate, you've got to sit on those routes in order to cause him problems.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 1st down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Let's go.
And on 4th down, buddy. Is the punt team sending this one away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out right. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Penny, a 1st down carry. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. These two teams all tied after one. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a throw here, hauled in, and outbounds right around the 20. Charles, let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they traded away that first-round pick, that player.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Mariota now to throw on first down.
Enough pressure.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 2nd down, Richard. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Let's go,
And the
little boy.
Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Terrell Lewis drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Eason eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Let's go.
Complete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Eason sets to throw it. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Following the interception here, Mariota lets this go for Renfro downfield, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player.
Nothing for us.
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
Preseason. Right, we're pretty deep.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Mariota.
There you go. There you go. That's just a coverage sack, bro. That's just a coverage sack. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
Well, many times
Where
when
you
you
at?
talk about mobile quarterbacks,
Where you at, buddy?
get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And the job becomes twice as difficult
Oh,
now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Heat now. We're gonna bring all the juice. We're gonna bring all the juice. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. To throw, Mariota. And open here is Jones. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
It's a gain of 13 and brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mariota. It's a screen to Richard. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. Mariota on 1st down. He'll find his running back here, Richard. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll throw again. Mariota. He'll swing this one out to Richard. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Drops this off to Richard. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Oh.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the 2nd half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the 1st half, so We don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Going on the ground with Homer. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Play action. It's Eason. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, you fucking kidding me.
He's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Eason don't got it, buddy. Just don't got it.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
On 2nd and 7, Mariota. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for Vegas. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Throwing, Mariota. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Barber. Touchdown, Raiders. Peyton Barber from 13 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
He got into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go,
out
boy.
of the end zone comes Johnson. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. This is Homer. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Oh, shit, buddy. That's that I
They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Well, shit, buddy.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Eason gets hit, and the ball pops free. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a final return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
I gotta pull him, bro. Fucking asshole.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
seconds left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll find his man, that's Freddie Swain. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First down, Seahawks.
On first down, Wilson flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. It's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss down.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back, and that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seal. Travis Homer, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Strong running at the 30. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Oh, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side. And all of a sudden,
and got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there for the Raiders. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Mariota. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete.
Damn.
Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mariota. He'll find Richard here underneath. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, They're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Open man, that's Renfro. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfro, 31 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And
just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run this with Homer. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson on the move to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Dwayne Eskridge there to make the grab. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now Myers for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Marcus Mariota getting ready to go again here on offense. And after the slow start, the numbers show he has really straightened things out. How often sometimes is that you come into a game and the defense is game planned a little differently than you expected?
More often than maybe people realize. So adjustments are often a big part of each and every game. And it's not just getting to halftime. It's series to series to make it work. And being able to hang in there when there's a little adversity early and see them able to flip it around, it's kind of gratifying for a team to watch, especially for a coach.
From the 27, Mariota throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Here's a give to Richard. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's been terrific so far. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So Wilson and the Seahawks down 28-21. Just over a minute 40 to play. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. Now Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to Brown. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Throwing now is Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Wilson to throw. Steps away. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Back to throw. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we just talk about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he comes back with one complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Wilson going to throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot
for the
right
win,
there.
bro.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Now it's the Raiders' turn, trailing by 1 after the 2-point conversion. A little over 20 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. To throw, Mariota. Now a desperation throw deep down.
My shit, boy.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Oh, Wilson going to throw out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
Yeah, I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.